Been in the steel business forever. Started in November of 1974. Worked at Atlas Machine and Iron Works as a draftsman. Back then, you produced all of the drawings with pencil on paper. They were building all of these large components, and I quickly figured out that it was the exoskeleton for the trade towers. So I spent a lot of time working with the guys in the shop and helping them with getting the right drawings and revisions and whatever they needed to make the deliveries on these. So that was my very beginning. And I just never thought of it as being really that big of a deal. I would love to say that it's coincident, but there are no coincidences. Still think of it quite often, actually. We were doing a large bridge project down in Southwest Virginia, and we got the news that there was a plane had gone into one of the towers. But at the time, I'm thinking that this is, just an accident. It's not. There has to be an explanation. We went to the restaurant, and they had the TV on, and my son and I are standing there watching the trade towers fall, and it was devastating. It was just devastating, still devastating. It's emotional.
We had not done a lot of work in New York at that point. This is really the job that we got, which was the foundation package of the Freedom Tower.
So we approached it like any other building, even though it was an incredible scenario of being the first pieces of steel to go back into this, hallowed ground of all these people that had lost their lives.
Realizing that we were going to be the ones actually putting that steel together and putting the thing back up, just being awarded the job gave us all a sense of pride and purpose there for quite some time.
I said, boys, you're part of history here. I said, everything you do now, people are going to see and wonder about. And that meant that we had to be superior. We had to go the extra mile to make that building that was great, to make it even greater. So we all just sort of honed our knives and said, okay, this project is going to be outstanding. It's going to be beautiful. We cut the first column on the saw that I operate.
The day that the first piece of steel went back in, it was a frigid day out there, solemn day, but also a somewhat exciting day in that we're, again, rebuilding something that was taken away from us.
I'm glad we were able to bring that building, to raise it up out of the ashes and restore it to its former glory and greatness, and making it greater.
We're growing. We have our largest volume that we've ever had, and 2018 was our best year to date, but we think 2019 will beat that. We're building this 1,500-foot high-rise in one of the busiest areas in Midtown Manhattan, next to Grand Central Station. We're up to level 46 right now. It's an amazing project. And then to be followed up with 66 Hudson that we're going to be building in the west side of Midtown. And it'll be another very special job for Banker Steel. So it's a good time to be in business.
I've been here almost 20 years now. We've continued to grow since day one. It's been an experience, and I don't see it letting up.
And I will continue to do what I do, because one day it's going to be a big project that will yet come, where we will have to scratch our heads and get right down to it and produce quality work like we've always done.